Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's dig into some more market movers of the day with Bloomberg's Isabel Lee. What are you keeping an eye on right now? Of course, trading is pretty light today.
Pretty light, but we do have some movers. Nike, for one. Ticker is NKE. The stock is up by around 4.5%, and that's after its CEO Elliott Hill reportedly bought a purchase of around $1 million worth of shares. And we know that just last week, stocks rallied because Apple CEO Tim Cook also bought $3 million worth of shares. This move really doubled his personal stake and signaled confidence in a turnaround strategy laid by Hill. And Nike has just been struggling throughout the year, but maybe this could be the turnaround for them. But they've seen weaker quarterly margins, sluggish sales in China, and even for Converse.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking about that earlier. I mean, the stock down more than 15% year to date. So Elliott Hill obviously thinks he's getting a bargain. You're also looking at some biotechs and one, ticker CORT. It's not cordyceps like The Last of Us, but it's what?
Corcept. So Corcept Therapeutics stock is down by almost 50%. That's after regulators rejected the company's drug to treat a form of high blood pressure. So we know that with biotech companies, whenever there's a treatment and there's a rejection, the stock really plunges. So this is the lowest since at least 2024. I was bracing myself for something more drastic, but at least when I go to SINS functional Bloomberg terminal, it's just till 2024. So it's the drug that aims to treat patients with hypertension and too much of those hormone cortisol. So the stock is now down. Ticker is CORT.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting as we watch all these healthcare companies, a lot of these biotechs, they make a lot of wild moves. But another stock that tends to be pretty volatile is ticker DJT, which I know you're looking at.
Of course, ticker DJT, it's Trump Media's company. They again announced plans to distribute a new digital token to shareholders in partnership with Crypto.com.
Another digital token.
And
Where's
if you're
the appetite
counting
for all these tokens?
And for every token, they will get one whole DJT share. So there is some exchange, and they will release more details next year. They said token holders may receive periodic rewards, but this is a company that posted an operating loss of $186 million and just generated $3.7 million in revenue over the last 12 months. And as Matt Winkler, our EIC Emeritus, pointed out in an opinion column, Trump Media is the only company among its 20 domestic peers with no widely disseminated 12-month target share price, revenue estimates, or earnings forecast. So it's either they're new and maybe analysts don't want to touch them just yet, or maybe they just...
I don't understand this. What is it? Buy one, get one free? Buy a share, get a... Anyway.
I would take any free thing. Why not?
Would you?
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe. I don't know.
It doesn't cost you anything, I guess. It's not going to cost you anything when if it goes down. Talk to us about the broader market, because we are pausing in our Santa rally, but we still have a couple of days. We could make it up.
We still have a couple of days until I think 2 days after January, and it's looking good because the S&P is up 17% this year. We're entering our fourth year of the bull market. And I think if there's a thing to note this year, it's that the AI rally has broadened. Mm-hmm. Remember in the past years, it's just NVIDIA. But NVIDIA is now just the 71st ranking in the S&P 500. Yeah. The very first are data companies that really benefit from this whole AI rally. I mean, they're companies not a lot of people have heard of. SanDisk, it's up 600%.
Oh,
Western Digital,
300%. We used to use SanDisk all the time. Back in the day.
I'm sure you've seen it.
I use SanDisk actually, and I was making a point to Matt Miller earlier when he made me realize this fact that the new laptops, you don't have the plug-in anymore. But I remember when I first got my iMac, you can put it there. So I would excitedly take photos in my Digicam, and then I would plug it in and upload it on Multiply. Multiply or Friendster. Anyway.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.